Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and off the spectrum. My name is Prince Kitsune, and today I'm back with more Invincible Season 3. Now, last time, I don't want to call it a filler episode, but it was a bit of a filler episode. We got that whole thing with the Order, Mr. Metal Maw Dragon Man, Metal Maw, Metal Jaw, same thing, really. if you think about it, same word. Not really, but you know, whatever. And the whole thing with Titan, presumably getting out of the Order. I don't know how much the Order matters in the grand scheme of things, but really it was just kind of articulate Mark journeying on his own. And by on his own, I mean with Eve, to be his own superhero without any help from the GDA. He's doing everything himself now. They even have a company that they didn't throw away. So, you know, that's pretty much the significance there. As for what's happening now, I don't really know what to expect. I don't know where that leaves us moving into the next episode. The only thing that I know is that we're finally getting to see my boy, Aaron Paul, aka Jesse fucking Pinkman, aka Todd Regular Chavez. He's not as cool as Jesse Pinkman. He's just, you know, lovable in a different way, in a completely different way. But Aaron Paul, I know he's in this episode. That's pretty much all I know. I'm really looking forward to this because I'm having just the weirdest fucking day. I woke up, got ready for work, went downstairs, went to my car, saw that I had a flat tire. It was starting to look a little bit low yesterday, but I filled it up and I'm just like, okay, maybe the leak isn't that leaky. Nope, it was flat. So I had to fucking start work late. And for those of you who don't know, I work as a driving instructor, so I need my car. Literally, I can't work without my car. I had to cancel a couple lessons. I had to go to the fucking shop, get a new tire. Love that for me. Ugh, spent money on that. Had to readjust my entire financial plan for the end of the month because, you know, I have to pay fucking bills. It's rent time. I don't get paid until next week. That sucks. This is adult problems, man. Just shit like that sucks. I did get it fixed and I was able to work. And then I worked really late. Plus, it's a Saturday, by the way. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but I work on Saturdays because that's what my job dictates. So yeah, it's been a really weird Saturday. I'm just happy to be home, kicking my feet up, proverbially, not putting my feet on my fucking desk while I'm at my computer, and just watching some goddamn show. Let's go, show. Let's go watch show. Before we get to that, I just want to remind you to hit the buttons for me, though. You know the ones, the YouTube buttons, like button, comment button, subscribe button, bell as well. Let's show. Time for show. Let's go, show. I'm trying to come up with something to say like at the end of the intro to transition us into the episode, but that's not going to be it. There's no way that's going to stick. Oh, damn. I remember when that happened. Oh, that building fell. Oh.
Track my transformations, and it's not yours either.
Ooh. Is he going to figure out some way to help her? He's just hitting some sick gnar, bro. Nasty ass kick flips. Cooing. Oh, I don't know these people. Hell yeah. It's one of these. What are these non sequiturs? Yeah, none of these are people that we're supposed to know, or at least I don't think they are. I don't know. But we saw this literally the first episode of the first season, right? We had this complete non sequitur about this family, this guy talking about his stepson who he's trying to bond with, right? And it just meant to have like all of these tie-ins to key themes regarding fatherhood, father-son relationships and stuff like that. I wonder if this is related. Although Aaron Paul's there, so maybe not. Maybe this is just backstory.
It's the childhood we never got.
Uncle Scott, hold up your hands again. I want to do the thing.
Okay. Here. Ah, okay. So he just has lecture powers?
That's as big as I can make them.
I think that's a lie. There's no way. He wouldn't be an important character if that's all he could do. Although it is interesting to see if there's any characters that have powers that aren't very powerful. That is a cool dynamic to see in these shows. Where it's like, yeah, they have powers, but they don't fucking do anything. Like, they're not really powerful. It's almost like not having one at all. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. So is this in Chicago when Mark and Omni-Man fought? Yeah, it is. Okay. No, not Jessica. Oh, shit. Hey, he's trying to save her. That sucks. Oh, is that the kid that they showed inside? I didn't even realize that. I have to go back and look at that later. I'll notice in editing. If we literally saw them in... Oh, shit. Yeah, that was her. Dude, that was so fucked up. Oh, God. They were important characters the whole time. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Well, as we've seen time and time again in this show, they're going to blame Mark somehow. Somehow this is all Mark's fault. Just because he was there. Even though he was the victim too. That fucking sucks.
Sorry I ambushed you like this, but you weren't.
You really are ambushing her. This is sus as hell.
Scott Duvall, I've been calling your office about the Invincible case.
This reminds me, by the way, I can't help but make Breaking Bad allusions because, you know, I actually watched Breaking Bad for the first time recently, like last year. So it's still pretty fresh in my mind. I'm just thinking of the last time we saw Jesse Pinkman in a parking garage. Oh, God. I know it was mostly Walt who was up here, but like they were here. They talked. It was all part of the plan. I don't know how relevant that is to this, so I'm just going to shut up.
My sister, Jessica, she raised me after our parents died.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She brought an amazing daughter, Gretchen, into this world.
They're both dead.
They both died in Chicago, and it feels like their deaths don't matter.
That's the shitty thing. It always feels that way to the people who are in power.
Investigation, okay, the charges, the trial.
It's an excellent question.
It's not just Jessica, okay,
But
thousands of people died in Chicago. Why
Omni-Man is in
that
space.
murderer still flying around free?
Because he's in space.
Invincible was defending the planet from an alien threat.
Yes.
How do we know that? Okay, the threat
Because he was
so
holding up the
strong.
building.
If he's so innocent, then open an investigation. Let a jury decide. Give us justice.
I mean, that's fair, but also, like, he didn't do anything wrong. Granted, we know that as the audience. This guy doesn't fucking know anything.
Laws don't apply in situations like this.
Oh, damn, that's a fucking edit. His fucking face. But goddamn, don't you dare go blaming Mark for this. Mark had nothing to do. How could you? Exactly what I said. This is I like to call this the Korra effect because, oh my God, I know this is a bit of a tangent, but hear me out, right? They just announced the new the new Avatar show, and apparently there's a big grand calamity that happened in Korra's time, and now all the Korra haters are coming back out. I will defend Korra till the day that I die. But the whole point of her character is that, like, no matter what you do, you always try to do what's right, and just know that the people around you won't give a shit. Right? Her whole thing was that the entire world hated her for like no real reason because everything that went wrong was like never her fault. And she was always making tough decisions for the betterment of the people around her. Right? Mark is that same type of figure because he's constantly getting blamed for stuff that he either didn't do or that wasn't his fault, both in the case of this and in the case of Angstrom. Also in the case of Immortal from earlier on, where Immortal was blaming our Mark for whatever his timeline Mark did to put him in charge there. Right? Like our Mark is constantly getting shit that he doesn't deserve, right? That's what it makes me think of. How do you look at that and say like, oh, Mark should have done something better? Like, what the hell is he supposed to do there? Looking at any footage that he can. Oh, damn, he has this footage? Wait, he works here.
Charging biotherm power capacitor now.
That's not real. Biotherm, what?
2.
Why are you so interested in that?
1.
Not working right, but he has electric powers. Donald, my guy. Indistinct conversation. Why is he so paranoid? Oh, is he not supposed to be there? Does he not actually work there?
She did kick the crap out of Invincible.
Just call her
Yeah,
BS3.
He stopped fighting.
Yeah, I co-authored the report on her. She still would have won.
Yeah, obviously. That's why he stopped fighting.
And what's bullshit now?
Okay, they do know him. He does work here.
Accuse us of making mistakes or losing equipment while heroes like him leave thousands dead in their wake.
He's not causing any of those problems. Yeah, obviously.
I mean, anyone else smashes their way into the Pentagon.
Okay,
they're either dead
that is
or
true.
locked away for life.
That is true. He did that
They
twice.
Walk out, no harm, no foul.
Twice.
Exactly.
That's not the same thing, though, because he didn't actually cause these murders.
Till 2A grows up, at least.
2A. I hate that they call them numbers. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up. Elephant. Ha! That's a lame costume. That's his power, just being an elephant? What the hell is this? Oh, shit. What are you doing there? That's not a good idea. At least he held back.
This guy?
Oh, I see.
Careful. You gotta look out for other people.
Yeah, he hit a car.
He hates listening to me so
Thank you.
much.
I know.
To listen to their older brother.
Someone who idolizes him.
Keep the fight away from the restaurant. If the place gets trashed, can't have burgers after you're done.
Oh, she's so smart.
Got it. Thanks, Eve.
Listen to the cute girl. Always listen to cute girls. They're always right. Good lesson to teach him at this age.
Are you just using me as a...
Yes.
Hey! I'm not your trainer.
Oh, that's John DiMaggio. That's funny. I heard he was going to be in this. I didn't know that, though. I didn't know that was him.
Next time, I want to fight someone tougher.
When you're ready.
It's not about... No. That's not the point. The point is you need to learn enough restraint to be able to handle someone who is going to be tougher, right? Because you can't just go all out. Like, if he needs to go all out in order to defeat someone, then he's probably just going to kill them again, right? Like, he needs to learn restraint first, and that's what they were trying to teach him, like, to make sure you don't cause too much damage before he knows when to let loose. It's a parallel for Mark. Like, everything Oliver does is a parallel for Mark too, but like, Mark hasn't come back around yet where he's a little bit too good at holding back. And this has been a common theme that I've been hearing a lot of people talk about recently. A lot of people have been talking about Mark holding back, and it means a lot of different things, right? Obviously, he's still traumatized about what happened between him and his father, all the people that he wasn't able to save. But then you have the flip side of it, like in Immortal, the other episode was just like, how many people are dying because of your inaction, right? Which is the other flip side, and that's where Mark is torn between, right? Like, not wanting to be violent, but also recognizing that, like, hey, you have to take some sort of action then in order to protect people, right? But I think the real issue, and something that I don't see get talked about enough, is just that Mark lets his opponents come to him, right? That's my real issue with it. And not in terms of just like, oh, I think it's a writing issue. It's not. I think the writing is perfectly fine. I know that might be a little bit controversial to some people, but really the issue for Mark as a character is that, like, he's just letting his opponents do whatever they want to him. And he's just trying to, like, respond in kind, but, like, he needs to be proactive. But something that I've heard a lot of people complain about is just like, oh, why are there so many Viltrumite threats on Earth specifically, right? Like, oh, could Omni-Man really have taken over the world if he needed to? The answer is yes, because Omni-Man would not let them come to him. He would go to them first and punch them first, right? And then he would fucking kill them. So it's a much different thing. Oliver is in danger of getting to that point where he's just like, well, if I can't outwit them, outlast them, I'm just going to beat them to the punch. And that's when things get dangerous because he won't be able to hold back in those moments, right? That's kind of the concern. I hope that's what Mark's going to tell him.
Dad made me fight the elephant a bunch of times too.
Oh, really? Why was he surprised then?
Before Dad did all of that stuff.
Yeah. Oliver really doesn't understand it.
Ever forgive him?
Probably not. Don't look to Eve. You're his brother.
I know he did a bad thing trying to take
Many
over
bad
the
things.
world. He saved a lot of people before that, right?
Probably killed more people than he
Doesn't that
saved.
count?
It's not math though.
Dad probably saved more lives than he took.
Not by
Those
that much.
lives don't just cancel out the others.
Yeah, they also don't. It's not math. It's not an
Say
equation.
Sorry? He's a bad guy forever?
That's not what Mark's saying.
But people think that, don't they?
It's more complicated than that.
They don't know about Thraxa or the Viltrum Empire or anything that happened since Dad left.
It's true.
All they know is he tried to take over and killed a lot of people.
Yeah, they don't know the full story.
You can make them understand.
No, you can't. You can't make people understand. That's the problem. He wants to love his dad, but he doesn't feel like he
Because of
can.
my Thraxan side, I have like really good memory.
Oh, really?
I can remember everything from when I was little.
When you were a baby?
My mom hugging me.
Oh, wow.
And Dad humming songs and flying me around the palace.
He wants to remember his father that way.
I love Dad, like, a lot. I know that.
Yeah.
And she was awesome, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Your mom was really
I really liked
smart
his mom.
and brave.
She was great.
Even after Dad did all that bad stuff, she must have known he was good inside.
Even Mark doesn't know that.
I still love Dad,
Yeah, of course he does.
but he was two different people.
That's the hard part.
One was the dad you and I knew when we were kids. The other was a Viltrumite.
Yeah,
Had a mission to do,
warmonger.
even if that meant hurting a lot of people.
I hope Oliver is starting to realize that, hey, these things are black and white.
Who's the real Dad?
Both of them. That's the point and the problem. Mark can't give him that answer, though, because Mark doesn't. Mark's still torn himself, right? Oh, hey.
Where is your remorse? Have you no shame for what you've done?
Hey, something about him is just always so
Lives you've
goofy.
taken,
I love him to death, though.
You will pay for your crimes against humanity. I, Powerplex, will make you pay.
Damn. He's been developing his own secret identity. Oh, who the hell is that? Is that his therapist?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? This is a bit of an obsession. I'm not sure that I'm happy about this for him.
Put me on his level. Let me store enough power to hurt him, but there's no going back.
Ooh, what do those do? It said it would put him on Mark's level. Okay, so they're power ups. Okay,
Keep going.
that's fucked up. So those are the things that he was watching in the experiment things that didn't work, right? I was saying that he can provide the electricity instead. If you attach them directly to him, then he can make them work, I guess.
That's all of them.
It's fucked up.
The hammer.
The hammer? Thor? Oh shit, that is Thor's hammer. I mean, not really. That's a croquet bat. She gonna hit it? Oh gosh.
Again. Harder.
Damn. They're testing it.
Harder.
Oh god damn. She fucking brained him. Oh shit, that's not good. He gets turned on by pain. Turned on in a literal sense. Because you get it, because power, because electricity gets turned on. Yeah, you get it. Ha ha ha. He's laughing at my joke. See, Powerplex gets it. Powerplex gets it. Oh, maybe that wasn't that good of a joke. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I miss them.
Oh, she has a kid.
He woke up Jack.
Jack.
I'll go get him. You get changed.
Ow! Mark was bragging about you the other day. He said you aced your last test at school.
She is good at school.
Well, I only got an 84, so
Bell curve.
I didn't exactly ace it.
But they curved it. Okay, they didn't curve it. I really like this though.
I need college updates from someone.
Yeah, that makes sense. Before we move on to the next thing, I just want to say we've seen this entire season that Eve has been Mark's rock, right? His #1 confident and supporter, but we haven't seen it the other way as much, right? So it's really nice that Mark can bring her into his family, right? But also like hype her up to his mom so that she can also, you know, support Eve as well. Because we all know Eve's parents are not the best, certainly when it comes to support. So this is just a different way. Mark's just sharing his support system with Eve and they're becoming a family, right? In more than one sense, right? That's really important.
Oh, it was nothing. Family spaghetti recipe.
I love family spaghetti recipe. Recipe? Shut up. Fuck you. Oh, they're being surveilled, aren't they? We're a camera watching them from the outside because like we're seeing it through this kind of window thing here. Are we one of Angstrom's bots? Is that what we are right now? Do we find that out at the end? Maybe I'm overthinking it. It should.
You know, when I started in real estate, there was a bit of a turf war going on this high-end neighborhood.
You know what? Actually, real estate is kind of like that, isn't it?
And introduced myself to the entire place. I was the only agent anyone would work with. It's all about reputation, right?
Uh-oh. Why are you panning to Oliver? Oliver has an idea. I don't know that I like this. Okay, he's just laughing.
I hated myself as soon as I said it. Like real
It's funny.
Superheroing are even in the same universe.
Oh, Debbie knows that that's absolutely true.
It's fine.
Yeah, you're
Just
overthinking
because
it.
we aren't saving the world doesn't mean our jobs aren't important.
She's the first person that knows that. And Mark knows that too. Mark's the second person that knows that.
There's a world out there that's not just aliens. And
Yeah, and he's also just trying to relate to them. That's okay.
Debbie, are you sure I'm cut out for this?
You're-
No, God, no. I want to be with you. I'm just
That's the part that he wants.
not sure how I fit in.
It's okay. You'll figure it out.
How can I relate to them? They save the world.
So?
I can't measure up to that.
Yes, you can.
no one is asking you to be their dad, Paul.
Yeah, just be
It's not
Paul.
about measuring up. It's about showing up.
Mm-hmm.
And as
Debbie
long as you're
knows.
here, that's what matters.
Yep. Debbie's the best person in the world to talk to about this. Yeah.
Hey, let go! What have I said about flying in the house?
That's true. Not supposed to do that. I just wanted to point out, right, that like he's going through what Debbie went through when Debbie first started dating Nolan, right? Except he's not dating a superhero, right? He's just around a superhero family. But like, yeah, she's just the perfect person to talk to about that kind of stuff. She knows exactly what that feels like better than anybody else in the world. So like, she knows that you're gonna be okay. All right, what's going on? Don't do this, boy. It's not gonna go well for you, man.
Stay calm.
I thought the whole point was to amp yourself up.
You can do this.
You can do this, but
Do it for Jess and Gretchen.
you don't have to. Damn, she really put one over his junk. It's fucked up. Like right in the pelvis. It's a view from halfway down. Oh shit, he can actually land that. Does he really not take any damage? Jesus. Damage just amps him up in that thing. That's crazy. It's a cool plan.
I know it's not Thanksgiving, but this guy just brought the turkey.
Oh, I get it. 3 strikes in a row called the turkey.
Nice.
Oh,
Wow, you
they're
weren't
perfect
kidding.
for each
He
other.
really is that good.
yes.
Yeah, remind me why I'm letting William humiliate me like this again?
No, excellent question.
It's his birthday. He gets to pick.
Oh, how do you need to be reminded of his birthday? You're his best friend.
William.
Amber. Oh, were they invited?
Oh, relax. She's a good friend. We go to yoga twice a week.
Oh, they do
We're both
yoga.
Adults.
You are both adults.
Amber is at least.
I mean, we saw her and Eve, like, they get along fine, so there's no confusion. Oh, that's so cute.
Hey, man.
Mark,
Hey, man.
this is Kyle.
Kyle.
Kyle? Mark?
Oh, they're both nervous. Say on Stog. Say on Stog.
Yeah.
I bet Amber told him to wear that so he would have a way to relate to Mark.
Didn't get it until you were older.
Exactly, because it's got so many levels to it.
Oh, best friends. Amber's looking surprised, as if this wasn't her entire plan.
Have a type.
You like nerds.
Guess you do.
You like fucking nerds.
Need a hand?
No.
Sure.
Just let her help. She just wants to talk to you.
So, Kyle.
So, Eve.
Yeah. Things are great.
I mean, we're both smiling.
Yeah, both of you
so
are happy.
Things must be okay.
Yeah, of course they are.
I'm happy for you.
You're adults. You can be mature about this stuff.
I'm happy for you too.
Yeah.
Take it easy on Kyle Bowling, okay?
You should tell that to William.
I'm really not the threat here.
It's really not. I want to mention too, like, when it comes to relationship stuff like this and like talking to your exes and being friends and being cordial and stuff like that, like, it's one of those things that, like, as when you're younger, you don't really realize how possible it is. And a lot of people just talk like it isn't possible. But like, once you're an adult and you finally actually start to experience that stuff, you're like, oh yeah, it doesn't have to be weird. It often is, but we usually have our perception of this warped by television and movies that play it up for drama, right? So it's nice to see it not be played up that way. Very refreshing. Hopefully it doesn't go that direction though. We'll see. We'll see.
Some crazy supervillains freaking out downtown.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, they're letting him talk to the camera? Uh-oh.
Come on, are we here to celebrate William's birthday or not?
Okay. Everyone except for Kyle knows
What?
who you
I
are
can take a night off.
and that he's looking for you.
You know there's other heroes out there, right?
I'm pretty sure he was about to say he wanted you and only you. Yeah, this is taking a toll on him, though.
This isn't about me. This is about the thousands of people murdered, countless other lives destroyed. Words
This is awesome.
above the law.
That's hilarious. Holy shit.
Never pay for his crimes.
That's so fucking funny.
Where is it when people are
How long is this gonna go on for?
back? Take care of
When do I hit the clip button?
We hear you. So, what do you want?
What do I want?
What do you want?
I want the truth. I want justice.
I want...
I want.
Oh, hell yeah. That was sick. Let's fucking go.
I want things too.
Oh, Shapesmith.
And sometimes I don't get them.
Aw.
I understand why you're upset. You want things. but
What
you
is-
don't
what the hell is he
have them.
doing?
It's an emotion that connects all living beings.
This man's
throughout
been
the
going to
universe.
therapy.
What? Who are you?
What?
Oh, you know who I am.
I don't think he does.
Oh, you don't?
No, no one knows who you are.
You don't recognize this part of my head? Or the costume that I fabricate from my own body tissues that appears to be clothing but is very much not.
Oh, don't tell them
clothing?
that. They're gonna arrest you for indecent
Beloved
exposure.
member of the Guardians of the Globe, defeater of evil and friend to small animals, but not cats, everywhere.
Not cats? Oh, damn. How do you not like cats? I'm a dog person and I like cats.
I want invincible.
Oh,
Oh, they didn't do the
that's why
title
you
card
said
that
his
time.
name so many times earlier. Well, it's
Hmm.
a little hurtful, but
He's not here. Ha!
Is this better?
Was that the plan?
No. Give me the real invincible.
Okay, man can alter his body chemistry.
Since you're getting a little upset and there's lightning, how about
Damn.
I take you to prison and maybe Invincible can visit you there?
Is Invincible gonna... Is Mark even gonna show up? I thought this was gonna escalate. I don't know if it will. Is he just gonna get his ass kicked by Shapesmith? Although, he's powering up the more hits he takes. So he's willing to take some hits here. Electricity is very raw. Who knows what can happen with it? Yeah, you're only making him more powerful, though. Oh, damn. Well, that's fucked. Oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah, we need backup.
We need
The
maybe a...
Fireflex guy just killed one of
I
the
don't think he's dead.
Guardians of the Globe.
One of the Guardians of the Globe. I don't think he's dead.
I warned him. I said I didn't want to fight. You saw what happened.
No one cares, man. Oh, this is fucked. Is he really? Okay, his whole thing is that superheroes don't receive consequences for their actions. But now he, as a super villain, is going to receive consequences for his actions. That'd be really fucked up. That'd only make him more angry, I think. Especially if he doesn't get to talk to Mark. But he's got it, right? It's got to escalate. Yeah, I told you he's not dead. Shapesmith.
My name is Shapesmith.
Messed it all up.
No, you didn't. They didn't follow you home. We can try again.
I don't think they can.
know, Becky, the GDA knows one of us in the lab stole the discs, and they'll figure out it was me. We've got a few.
Yeah,
days
because you look
to
exactly
get
like the guy.
sure. Why didn't Invincible show up? I was on the news. He would have seen me.
If he was paying attention.
In front of all those cameras would have proved your point.
He didn't even hear your point.
He'll never face justice for Jessica and Gretchen and all the others.
That he didn't kill.
Did you forget what's happening in a few days?
Do I want to know?
I
was so focused on tonight's plan, the memorial slipped my mind.
Uh-oh.
God, how could I forget?
Okay. Don't scare the child. So that is their child.
Jack,
It looks exactly like him.
Daddy's sorry.
Yeah.
He didn't mean to scare you.
Oh.
Jack.
Dude, Aaron Paul can be so tender, man. That's what I love the most about him.
He'll be there.
Of course he will. Aw, they're cute.
Should I even be going today?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. This is for the victims of what happened. Feels like
You were a victim too. You just
You're not
lived.
going as Invincible today. You're going as Mark Grayson.
Mm-hmm.
And whether you admit it or not, you were a victim too.
Thank you. That's exactly what I just said. You don't need me to tell you that because I just said it.
Oh, hi, Eve.
Oh, hi, Eve.
I know you guys said not to worry, but we're supposed to be in Chicago in 30 minutes.
No. Don't worry.
We're teleporting or something. I
We're
have to
flying.
say, that might be a bit much for me.
Flying is going to be a bit much for you too.
Oh, thank God.
No, they're carrying the car.
Wait.
You're going to be in the car. Yeah. He's flying the car there.
Get in the car before your makeup comes off or you lose your tie.
I won't lose it.
Oliver.
You know, I heard someone say the other day after last episode where we saw Purple as the fuck is his name? Oliver. We saw Purple as Oliver dealing with those kids, and I was just like, oh yeah. Someone was just like, in a world where there's this like superheroes everywhere and the random people have random powers and there's all this origin for it, right? Like no one should actually be surprised to see a purple kid. And I was like, you know what? That's a good point. No, no one was surprised by the purple kid. He could just be purple. They probably have to answer questions about it. And that's probably what they're really worried about. But it's kind of funny. It's like, actually not a big deal if people find out that he's purple.
Oh my God! Oliver, please do it for me.
Fine.
Oh, he listened for once. Not happy about it, but he listened. That's so funny. Ooh, that sounds like a Game Boy. All right, what you cooking, Rudy? Ooh, what's that? Orange ball. Is it related to Monster Girl? I assume so, considering we saw it in the preview.
But you're not gonna tell me what this is about yet.
It's a surprise.
You probably should.
Most surprises aren't so...
Did he actually figure it out?
This.
Hey, it's you, Rudy. You know it's some crazy shit.
For you to transform.
Monster
You're
Girl?
always the one telling me and everyone else that I need to limit my transformations to life or death situation.
Well, how long has it been since the last time you transformed? If it's been a week, then you're not losing any time, right? It's a week that she loses. She knew of this. That's so cute.
Now change back.
Now she's a week younger.
Are approximately 24 hours younger.
Oh, just a day?
Yeah, tell me something I didn't.
Oh, that's not much.
What's that?
Try it.
Lost time, I hope.
All these weeks you've been working on a belt?
It's a specter deflector. That's a reference nobody's gonna get. It's even Grey Griffin.
Work, so it had to be either a hat, a sash, or belt. I thought a belt was the least strange.
What does it do?
Hopefully, it stops you from de-aging.
The magic curse that is the source of your power has a bug in it, either
An actual bug?
intentional or not. When you
How does the curse have a
transform back to
bug?
your human state, it rebuilds you with an incorrect temporal offset, resulting in you getting younger each time you use your powers. This belt corrects that by making a digital copy of certain cells before you transform.
Interesting.
Then fools the curse into using that reference for your transformation back to
Dude, this is sick. I told you, Rudy's fucking sick. I love that man. Oh, that's cool. Her design was a little bit basic without that. Now there's something iconic to it.
That felt
Different?
strange.
In a good way or a bad way?
Not bad strange,
Okay, good.
but strange.
Strange is strange.
The moment of truth.
No de-aging detected.
Wow.
Wait,
You fully solved it.
does that mean...
Oh, baby.
It worked. I thought maybe I'd need to fine-tune the...
Oh, that's so cute. I love these two a lot.
But I'm not trying to fix
Oh,
you.
he's trying to be human about it.
You're perfect the way you are.
No.
And if you don't wish to use
Oh,
this
he's so
device,
sweet.
I'll never bring it up again.
No, that's not it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, I love this. This is so cute. All right, I want to talk about this. I really want to talk about this. So like he has been struggling with the human element of this, right? Trying to figure out how to like talk to her about it and not accidentally piss her off. It's very sweet that he was trying to do that when like no, the whole the whole thing that offended her about it, right, is that she kind of assumed that there was no way around it and that it could never be fixed. So like she kind of felt like every time he would bring it up, it would just rub in the wound, right? That like it was an unfixable problem and that he was trying to fix an unfixable problem, and she had already accepted that this was a part of who she was, right? So like that's what she meant when she was talking about like him trying to fix her. And the other thing too is that because he was so scientific about it, right, it sounded very much like he was just only cared about doing this for his sake, right? Not just because he cared about her. But now she knows better, right? Because they've worked on this a lot. He's worked in this a lot. He doesn't have to say it anymore. She already understands. She already knows. And again, like I said, she never thought that this would be a solvable problem. So she never thought that she would get there. And now she is there, right? And I really hope it stays that way. But that's so fucking cute, man. Rudy getting rewarded for like just trying to be as good as he can about it, you know? And her being rewarded for just like being honest with him too, communicating with him, telling her what she wants.
Got a minute?
Booty call? What's up? Hey, baby.
I was literally about to come find you.
He was bored.
So...
What's up?
So...
Wanna fuck?
Dinner the other night. I'm not crazy, right? There was
We held hands.
Between us.
You guys held hands.
I knew
Yeah, she has a reservation though. There's something off?
That's not why I'm here.
Oh.
I'm quitting, Rex.
Oh no. I kind of get it from her perspective, but I want to hear her talk a little bit more about it before I talk about it myself. Damn, a lot of names. Okay, you know what we got to do. Where are the funny ones? Where are the funny ones? A good bread. A good bread. Why is there two a good breads? A good bread. You know, just a good bread, not a great bread. A good one. So stupid. Who the fuck is that supposed to be? Who's a good bread? Is that Principal Reginald Vell Johnson? Is Cecil there?
Does everyone here hate Dad?
It's not. That guy hates Mark. You know, I don't like that Oliver is here.
Dominic Bassett.
He's reading all the names.
Michael Kuzmic,
People are stopping when they hear their loved ones.
and Gretchen Duvall. These are just some of the 2,341 people.
Yeah, they're getting out of there.
Murdered here by Omni-Man and his son.
Nope. Just Omni-Man.
Come and face justice.
This is not justice. More good bread in the left there. Oh, that's not good. That's the exact opposite of what he wants to do.
Let me handle this.
I don't know if that's ideal.
Eve's right.
I don't know.
Man is disturbed.
I mean, she can, I guess, but like, we saw what happened with Shapesmith. It didn't make things better that it wasn't. Yeah.
If you protect Invincible, you're as guilty as he is.
Yeah, she's not guilty at all. Neither is he. Yeah, you got to be careful, though. I wonder if her powers can kind of offset some of the electricity. Yeah. Okay.
Give her more credit.
It's a good point. Yeah. It's Eve, dude. She can take one hit. She's fine. She can do many things.
You need help, not a fight. And I figured out you get stronger when I hit you.
Yeah, she figured that out immediately. We might want to put up stronger force fields. What is his limit? So don't hit him. Yeah, restrain him instead. Oh, shit.
You guys can take it from here.
Let's go. Sass E. All right, you guys got this.
Hey!
Hey, what's up, guy?
Very angry man from the other night. Did you ever find Invincible?
No. No. Oh, he loves her. He's gonna talk to Cecil, isn't he? Where is Cecil to rehabilitate that man?
I didn't hurt anyone.
Because you got your ass beat first.
Damn. Poor guy. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's enough to start powering him up. They really gave him metal handcuffs? That's not gonna do shit. If he fights. Oh, he's just gonna hurt himself.
Hey, I said stop it.
Is he hitting his head?
Okay, you asked for it now.
Do they not know how he works? Oh shit, that's not good. How did that make the wheel spin out? That doesn't make any sense. I guess he blew the power steering. But, like, you can still steer without it. It doesn't matter. It's just going to be harder. That was weird. That shouldn't have made the car flip. Trust me, I'm an expert. I literally teach people how to drive for a living. I told you that earlier. Doesn't make any sense. The horn went off and he lost control of the car. Come on. Even without the power steering, you can still steer. I know it's a big truck, but, like, he was going straight. He wasn't steering at all. Ugh. Hey, did anybody else just see you do that?
Thanks for everything.
How many good breads are on that?
That's why we have each other.
Yeah.
I never really thought about all these people.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought about them, but
Not individually.
seeing the names, everyone here for the event, all this.
Perspective.
It's like so much more than I thought.
He feels guilt.
Sheltered from all this.
I guess that was the one advantage to working with him.
Oh, there were several.
Shouldn't we really understand the consequences of what we do?
Hmm.
That guy today.
Mark, he was unwell.
But maybe that's because of what my dad and I did to someone he loved.
Yeah. Mark's learning the lesson anyway.
If I
That's
hurt people
impressive.
Here today, wouldn't that still be my fault?
No, because the guy chose to do that to those people. That's not your fault. For the exact same reason, right? It's not your fault that Omni-Man killed all those people. Because, like, yeah, you would have liked to be able to stop them, but they're the one who chose to wield violence in that manner in the first place, right? Like, that's not your fault. And yeah, even if the events are connected, right? Like, if Powerplex's sister and niece didn't die, he probably wouldn't be doing this. That doesn't mean that this is Mark's fault that Powerplex is doing this, because it's not Mark's fault that this happened in the first place. I understand feeling guilt. It's hard not to feel guilt with something you're so closely related to, and you wish you could have done better during, right? But, like, what else could we have expected Mark to do that he didn't do in that fight, right? Like, nothing. He did everything he could.
Have to be when we were just about to start dating.
You've joked 100 times about quitting.
But they started their own club.
Bar or buying a farm or getting a job somewhere where people aren't trying to kill you every day.
Those are jokes. Like you just said. Let's quit being superheroes and just be nobodies. Sounds awesome.
He likes being a superhero, he always has.
We wouldn't be nobodies to us.
We still aren't.
Ray, I don't know.
I don't want to spend my last night here cooped up in your room fighting.
Let's fucking said. Oh, okay, that's better. That's probably better.
You're asking me to throw my whole life away. You get that, right?
I'm asking you to think about what you want your life to be. And maybe that it doesn't have to be just this until we both get killed.
Again.
You got shot in the head. I spent months in the hospital after a lizard man tried to eat me. I don't want to go back out there and just wait for it to happen again, because it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Next time, we might not make it. Now I want to take a risk on something different. On me.
I don't blame her.
And maybe you.
This all just came to you now?
It is a little bit rash.
While my bones knitted themselves back together.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess maybe it's not so rash if you've been thinking about it for months. Granted, I don't think she knew she liked Rex back then.
Are you happy, Rex?
Yeah. He's been working on himself. He's become a lot better.
Are you happy almost dying over and over again so other people can live the lives we never get?
Kind of, yeah.
I don't get to be happy. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, he's never been happy. He's never been allowed to be happy. Neither is she, though. She's trying to make the choice, and he doesn't think that he could ever make it.
Do you know what my last name is?
Explode.
No.
Chavez.
It's Sloan.
I don't know what that means.
Government changed it when they bought me from my parents.
Displode?
And they erased everything else about me when they made me into this.
It's all he's ever been.
Rexplode isn't some secret identity. It is my identity.
Yeah.
It's all I've got. All I've ever had.
That makes sense.
If I give that up, I won't have anything left.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah. I mean, it isn't true, but, like,
Then I guess you don't know me as well as you think you do.
he's worried that it is true, and that's a legitimate fear.
I'm still leaving.
You don't have to leave me, though. Aw.
Yeah.
They deserve each other.
I know.
They also deserve to be happy, but they're happiest together. Yeah, they should. Even if that's all they get, right? Like, you should still do it.
I failed.
We'll come
Again.
up with something. There's still time.
He did get out again.
The GDA will be here any minute. I'm not gonna
Yep.
fight them, but you and Jack should go.
Cecil's gonna rehabilitate you. It's okay.
No, this isn't over yet.
Yeah, it's not. How quickly will it be over, though?
Cecil would have my head if he knew about this.
I appreciate it, Donald.
Damn.
This is everything we have on Powerplex. His real name is Scott Duvall. Until today, he was a researcher in...
Why aren't they going after him then?
That's how he got his hands on an experimental power storage technology. It enhances what seems to be a low-level energy absorption superpower, making him quite dangerous.
Ah, he's energy absorption, so that's his power.
And niece in the Chicago incident.
Mark's gonna try to talk to him.
Apparently, he's been tracking you for months.
Oh, they already raided his house. Okay.
Who was sending those orbs after me?
I'm afraid those weren't his.
Nope.
Cecil was telling you the truth when he said they weren't GDA technology.
Yeah, you can trust Donald.
Great. I know you've already done a lot, but I'd like to meet Scott.
Yeah, they don't have him. Yep. This is awkward, but we don't have him.
He escaped as we were transporting him to Peyton Penitentiary.
What?
But don't worry, we'll have him back in custody before he can...
Well, they just raided his house and he wasn't there.
Invincible! I try to keep this between us. Between you, the killer, and me. The man who will finally bring you to justice.
Oh, poor guy. He's so misguided.
So I took a page from your...
Oh, shit. What the fuck? That's his wife.
Of an innocent woman is enough to motivate you.
Oh, it's probably a lie. She's probably in on it.
It's not.
Oh, damn. It's part of the plan, right? She was the one telling him it wasn't over.
Jake, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Told you.
Go slow.
It's okay. The kid doesn't know what's going on. You hope he doesn't inherit that as trauma.
They have to believe I kidnapped you. It's the only way. Once the heat's died down, I'll find you. Okay. Just
Okay.
Stay safe.
I don't like where this is going. I don't know that they will be able to.
Here I am.
Here we go.
Just let them go.
Jessica Duvall. Do you know that name?
I heard you say it earlier.
Gretchen Duvall.
I know they were your sister and niece, Scott.
He knows his name.
I know this is where they lived. And I know they were killed in Chicago along with so many other people when my dad and I fought here.
Yeah, turns out the guy that you hated all this time is a really good guy. He's super sweet and nice.
What you went through, or the pain
He's still gonna lash out at him. Mark is doing everything he can, though.
But hurting other people won't bring your sister.
Are they actually gonna fight here? Well, yeah, I think he is.
You don't get to lecture me about hurting people.
Damn. Yeah, told you, he's not gonna let it go. Even though Mark's 100% right.
I know how your powers work.
Just remove the things.
Why do you get to live when so many others died? What makes you so special?
I mean, nothing, but, you know, the superpowers don't hurt. That's not gonna work. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I said. Mark just fucking stands there and lets them fight however he wants.
My sister!
Dude, you're putting them in danger.
You're the one who kills innocent people.
You're about to kill your wife and child.
Just making sure you can't ever do it again.
I'm warning you.
Or what? You'll kill me like you killed everyone else?
He's actually only killed 2 people.
I'm sorry. I'm getting these people out of here.
There we go. That's what happens when he initiates a fight.
Stay there. I'll help you in a second.
Damn. He's like, I'm still gonna help you.
He hurt you? What the hell?
You're a monster!
Damn. You're a monster. We're trying to save an innocent woman. Who do you think is an innocent woman anyway? I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, they're too close for comfort. I don't like that they're right next to him. It's not ideal, but I don't think he can do much more, though. That's the thing. Oh, no way. He did actually do it. Oh, fuck. No. Well, shit. Yeah, God. Didn't go the way you wanted it to, huh? Somehow this is still Mark's fault. You literally did that. I feel like Mark should have left the area first. Is Mark gonna have to kill him? Yeah, I mean... What's the right thing to do here? Oh, he's hugging him. It's not. You literally just killed them. That's all he has left. The theme of this episode is collateral damage. Like, just Jesus fucking Christ.
We can't remove the discs without killing him.
Wait, what?
So
why?
Rehabilitation will be difficult.
Why was that going to kill him?
But trust me when I say we'll make sure something like this never happens again.
Yeah, Mark doesn't trust that. That's how it goes.
Alone with him?
Is that a good idea?
I remember them. Jessica and Gretchen. I didn't know their names before, but I remember them. Things changed for me after Chicago.
Yeah.
All I could think of were the people I couldn't save. That made me bad at being able to save the ones I could.
Yeah.
So I buried those feelings away.
I mean, what else can you do, really? But something you can only learn in hindsight, though. I don't think it is, but it's a comfort to Mark.
My sister and niece are dead.
My wife and son are dead.
My wife and child are dead.
You did that.
Thousands more are dead, all because of you.
Not really. All because of Omni-Man.
You think the fact that you remember them, that now you're sad about it?
No, he always was.
Gives me comfort.
No, that's not what I...
Listen, Mark is not perfect at this, but like, I don't know that he could be doing that much better.
And then I will find you.
All right. There's no reasoning with people like him. Mark's going to have to kill him if that happens. I mean, what other choices is he going to have? Mark doesn't need more guilt.
Been looking all over for you.
He's at his own house. On the roof. Where he always is. Yep. I was waiting for it. I'm like, I know eventually one of these drawn out shots is going to have one of these things in it. That's not ideal. That's the end of the episode. Jeez. Are we going to end the series or the season with Angstrom again? This is not the same Angstrom, I know, but unless it is? Question mark? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's what's going on. What the fuck? He has a mustache?
This will do.
Oh, fuck you. Using all the bad ones to go after the good Mark? That's fucked up. That's not cool. Dude, what the fuck? See, remember what I said earlier? I thought that this new costume for Mark that I was seeing everywhere before the show came out was going to be one of the alternative versions to go get sent after him to fight him or something. Turns out I was half right. There are alternate versions being sent at him, but like, god damn it, dude. All right, we're switching over. Okay, dude, what the fuck? God damn it. God fucking damn it. Like, listen, I understand that collateral damage happens, that no one's happy about it, especially in a world like this. But like, blaming things on Mark is kind of insane. I usually hate when shows try to blame main characters for stuff like this that like they couldn't control. They did everything that they could to stop and they just wasn't enough, right? It's like, well, what else do you expect them to do at that point, right? How can you really say that they're to blame for something that happened to them? Like Eve said, like I said, Mark was a victim in all this as much as anybody else, except for the fact that he didn't die. Less of a victim than the people who died, right? But Mark is just like building up every single conflict that he has. He's just building up incredible survivor's guilt, like over and over and over and over and over again. And as someone who's going to live for thousands of years, like that's going to build up over time. That's going to be insane. If he doesn't figure out how to deal with it now, it's only going to get worse, especially over a prolonged period of time. Because we saw how the same thing over and over again for hundreds and thousands of years, we saw what that could do to somebody with Immortal a couple episodes ago. So yeah, not good. God damn it, dude. I will fucking... And I'll defend Mark for every little bit of this, except probably should have taken the fight away from the woman. Once he realized, once she spit on his face, I feel like he should have put together like, oh, okay, this woman's in on it. But that doesn't mean that she should be allowed to die, especially not the kid. Because like, what the fuck? But Mark's got to get out of there, like get him away from them, because he is way too unstable, especially with this power that he's just learning how to control. Oh boy. But like I said before, people like that you cannot reason with. They're too deep into it, and the problem is he doesn't know Mark, right? He doesn't really know what Mark's been through, and we all feel like, as people who have seen what Mark's been through, that if he were able to see things our way, that he would understand, right? And Mark's trying his best to do that, but at a certain point, there's just nothing you can do. But every time Powerplex gets faced with a new little bit of Mark just trying to be as genuine and as kind as possible, right? He refuses to believe it anyway, because he is doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on what he already believed. He went to such lengths to make this all happen that he can't give up now. He's in way too deep, right? So he can't accept, regardless of what Mark does or says, he can't accept that this really isn't Mark's fault completely. And I don't know. I haven't seen anybody talk about this show yet or this episode. I'll be fucking mad if anyone's trying to tell me that this was Mark's fault, other than what I said about trying to get him away from the innocent people so that he doesn't accidentally hurt them. You can say that that's his fault, but also Powerplex just did that shit, man. He didn't have any regard for his own wife and child's safety because he was so focused on hurting Mark, that became the ultimate goal. That became the most important thing in the world to him. Even more important than the people that he was trying to protect, just like he wanted Mark to protect his other loved ones. That's fucked up. And now for Mark to have to fight, presumably, a bunch of different alternate versions of him who are all various levels of bad, which is crazy because Angstrom was the one who hated the evil sides of Mark and took it out on our good Mark, which is crazy. But he was insane because once the thing blew up, his mind was all fucked up. He couldn't distinguish realities away from each other. This new Angstrom can, presumably, and he doesn't seem to have a problem with the evil Marks. He only hates the good Mark. We have Viltrumite Marks and shit like that, which is insane. And just begs the question of, is Mark going to be able to hold back against them? I mean, we all know the answer is no, but like, what's that going to look like? That's the question. We never really know what that's going to look like until it happens, which I guess will happen soon. There's 2 episodes left. If this is the big bad that we're fighting up for, we're actually kind of taking a break from the Viltrumite stuff. Ironically, even though Mark's going to be fighting a bunch of Viltrumites pretty soon. In the meantime, it's interesting to see that little wrinkle, and I don't know. I wonder where it's all going. But the last thing I wanted to say about Mark is he was talking about how he pushed down his feelings about the people that he wasn't able to save in Chicago because he didn't know how else to deal with it. And I think that's valid to a certain extent, but like, you have to understand that it takes time to process trauma. It just does. And Mark still doesn't know how to feel about it. Even after this, he doesn't know how to feel about it because there's no answer. There's no real way that you're supposed to feel. Of course, he doesn't deserve to feel this way, right? But like, he does, and what happened happened, and he has to figure out how to reconcile with it, and there's nothing else you can really say about that. So I will not say any more about that. I'm gonna wrap things up here, but before I do, don't forget to hit the buttons. You know the ones, the YouTube buttons, like button, comment button, subscribe button, bell as well. I can't thank you enough. I will be back next week with another episode of this, but until then, good night, sweet Princedom.